And thing that Lucifer, you know, in that 1/3 is like, yo, there's some light skinned women out here, like I said, they're parts of the galaxy. Our sun emits the least amount of radiation that would actually cause the mutation for the body to burn. Like saying that you'll get less burn here than anywhere else. When you got woollier hair, you will burn faster than people who have straight hair. People with straight hair don't burn. There's melanin and oil in their hair to make it straight. They don't burn. When you get woolly, when your hair gets woolly, that's when you'll burn. That's why he said, I'll take you to a place where it won't, like saying that right before some coals go out, the best part of a cookout is when it's about to go out. The old coals, like our sun is like an old piece of coal, an old carbonized piece of coal, and it's actually kicking up now because the core is burnt out. So we have the coronavirus, like saying that because the outer core of the sun is going dim, that means that viruses and whatnot are growing that don't grow in the most intense sunlight. These motherfuckers. Look at it. Yeah. Lost. This place is closed. It's Saturday. See what I'm saying? So where it is now is that there are different viruses and whatnot that don't exist in the sun's highest intensity of light. And so when the sun goes into an ebbing state of emitting its radiation, when that radiation gets weak, then certain viruses that are laying dormant in the snow and the ice, those things, you know, end up, you know what I'm saying? But see, time with the polar shift of the Earth no longer wobbling on a 23 and a half degree axis, 23 and 40 degree. I don't know. I get it mixed up. I think about the chromosomes. It's 23 chromosomes from the man, 23 from the woman. It's 46 chromosomes. But I think it's a 43 and a half degree tilt. And so what happens is that, or 45, I think it's 43. So basically what it is that the Earth is spinning more efficiently. So a minute is no longer 60 seconds. A minute is actually 59 seconds now. We're actually altering time. We're counting down to a point in time called NOW, or now, which means that the 4 seasons are about to be eradicated, which means that the only time we have winter is when the planet wobbles away from the sun and it gets that much cooler. And then it wobbles back. Wobble is being corrected. There's not much of a wobble anymore, which means that we're actually vibrating at a higher speed and frequency, which means that there's less friction and we're actually entering higher dimensions because of that. And because we're entering higher dimensions because of that, basically what's happening is that we're actually changing our intentions. The first dimension is a dot. The second dimension is 2 dots connected to make a line. The third dimension is 2 lines crossing each other. You get height and width, and then there's also a depth. The fourth dimension is time. When you start plotting points on that height, width, and depth, how long will it take for you to get from one point to the next? And then the fifth dimension is intention. What do you intend to do when you get there? Once you plot those points on the height, width, and depth, and say you have a time to get there, is your intention to build or destroy? Do you intend to create life or to aid life or to assist life, or do you intend to destroy life or to make life harder? What is your intention? You see what I'm saying? And I'm realizing now that sometimes service itself is not always bad. It's not always bad because you don't know how to help anybody else with the human existence if you don't give yourself what you like out of life. Like saying that if you don't know what's good in life, then you don't know what to give anybody else is good. Like what if there's a written rule saying that, well, you know what, you ain't lived until you had some apples and crackers. But if you were fed meat all your life and you never ate apples and crackers, then you would never know that a bag of apples and a box of crackers might be better than giving somebody a steak meal or somebody, you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that because you would not have experienced that. So you got to serve yourself. My girl, Fatima posted it. Girl, I was on your page trying to find it. She said, do not be ashamed to be selfish. It wasn't her post. She shared it, but it's like, do not be ashamed. It's like saying that you got to know what you want. You can't pour from an empty cup. If you're totally subservient to one person and never yourself, then you can only give everybody else what that one person likes. But what do you like? Like saying that we're all different. So with that being said, I probably shouldn't have, but yeah, so that's where it's at right now. I mean, I'm starting to realize that my beard's going sideways or something. I don't know. And until it's getting lighter, I gotta oil it because my beard is never this light. I don't like when my beard is light. It means that I'm drying out, and because it's getting cold outside. So when it gets cold, I heat up. When I heat up, I dry out and I get to turn white. It'll turn back. I never knew that it consistently turned back to its ordinary color, but it will turn back. It will turn back to just darkness. It's just dry. You see a dude with an all white beard? That's a dry ass. That nigga dry as hell. Nigga need some Lubriderm. He needs some goddamn Lubriderm. He needs some goddamn Lubriderm. You need some motherfucking Lubriderm, kid. Get that goddamn crocodile bed. Get the goddamn Soulback. The goddamn Soulback bed. You need some sebum. You need some sebum and shit. You need some goddamn oily ass sebum. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be quiet with that being said. Peace, peace.